Hello, traders. This is going to be an analysis on Zoom video, and it seems like a major bottom is forming right now for the stock, and that's what I'm going to try to do today. We're going to try to see if we can catch the bottom over here, and this would be a major bottom from a long-term perspective. So this is totally a swing trade or even an investment for some people. So this is a little more than a year, and this is right now we can see a bullish wedge forming, right? So this pattern is a bullish wedge. And in an ideal scenario, you want the bullish wedge to break out like this, right? That's how you want that's how it works in textbooks. Is it going to be that good? I don't know. But a bullish wedge is typically a pattern that is formed um, at a bottom. Now this is supported by this double bottom here and an RSI divergence. So we got oversold and then we got a double bottom. It seems like it's a double bottom and we have an RSI divergence. So that's further supporting my case. And yeah, I mean, you can't really be sure. Of course, anything is possible. It can roll over, make a new low. And but again, the bets here are that it seems like a bottom is forming. If we step back and take a look at a big picture view, this stock is down 90%. So that's really beaten down. And it's not like it's drowning in debt or it's a terrible company. It's almost a debt free company. And fundamentals are pretty good, to be honest. It's a profitable company, unlike a lot of the other high flyers. Um, they're just, money pits. They don't make any money. This is one of those stay-at-home stocks that actually is profitable, and it's been profitable for a few years. So my concern about it going to zero or anything like that is, very, very unlikely. So I'm not too worried about that. Another reason I think this is bottoming out from a big picture view is just look at this is a qualitative analysis. Just look at the big red candle, right? That you're gonna have to go back a little more than a year or so, or even longer, to see something like that. Typically, a bottom forms when you have a big red candle, and then the next few weeks it doesn't make a new low. It's consolidating after that. So typically, that's what happens. This is a qualitative form of analysis more than quantitative. And that's giving me more confidence that, hey, you know what, maybe the bottom is in. Because this red candle is, typically indicative. So if I like quickly, yeah, anyways, so that's another reason. Now if we zoom in really close, in the short term, this is that double bottom. Right now we've gone down to hourly. So this is that double bottom, and now we're getting an expanding volatility channel where it's making higher highs. You know, there you go. It's making higher highs, but it's making lower lows as well. This is where the bulls and the bears are fighting, and we don't know who wins. Again, since I have a bullish bias, I think this channel should resolve upwards. Now, if you look closely, you can see it's starting to roll over. Now, I don't know if this was a false breakout and now it's going to fall back down, or it's going to continue, right? So I think this was the start, right? This was the start. That was the initial bullish leg. Now we're getting a lot of basing, and this should continue to break higher. Of course, since I'm bullish, I would say that, but it's totally possible it rolls over. But then again, what comes back is this analysis over here. And if this was the double bottom, if this is playing out, then these last few days you can see all these dojis and spinning tops, all these candles. Well, this could just be a base forming before the explosion. That's typically what always happens, right? Like look at this bottom here. You see a drop, you see a few basing candles, turned around. A little bit over here, fell, see some basing, turned around. Over there at the top, top. You can see some basing turned around. So generally, that's how turning points are formed. So I don't know. Let's see. I'm hoping for a breakout, and I think a catalyst should show up in the news very soon. That's what always happens, which should make the stock rally big time. All right. Thank you. And as always, I appreciate your feedback.